Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome to the long anticipated and longly awaited beta for the War Within expansion. So, as in the previous Dragonflight beta, I'm going to do a lot of videos, a lot of testing, a lot of stuff, and I know that I'm already like a week late, but it was so unstable, so many bugs, so many logs, disconnections and stuff like that, so I just needed to wait a little bit for things to settle up to settle up my character, because it's quite not easy when everything is new. So here we are, I already have one character set up in Alliance. I will do the same for the Horde. So let's just jump straight in. So once you created a new character in beta, you showed up just here, obviously for Alliance, and then the things you need to do is to go forward and you can buy literally everything there. So I went in there, I hooked myself with the gear, with gems, with enchants, and set up my talents. So in this video I'm going to showcase you what's the logic behind the new talents, and I don't think this is the final build, because most of the classes already got a pretty good rework in these regular talents, so the same is expected for Enhancement Shaman, but as always they're leaving Enhancement Shaman to be one of the last, so we are gonna have to wait for that. But until then I have created some pretty good build that I really like, and unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to showcase any duels in this video or battleground because it is still being a bit laggy. So I'm gonna try tomorrow, and whenever I can I'm gonna record it, upload the video, and you will guys have the proof of this build. So first of all, I'm gonna talk about the gear. Obviously I went for all 5 pieces of the tier set. I mean, you don't have to, you can go 4 and buy other one for PvP, because the logic is still the same as in the previous expansion. Now I'm not 100% sure what the perfect stat priority will be, but for this storm build I'm running for mostly the haste, and whatever I can't is going for the mastery, because again of our lightning bolt and chain lightning that could possibly be boosted. So again I went for all pieces, I went for fully haste gems. These are some new interesting enchants that we have, which I will probably make a separate video, because there is quite a lot to talk about it, because there is a lot of enchants and some interesting choices that you can put on your weapons and stuff like that. So this is, as I said, gear that I got, only 16% of haste, 29% mastery, and you know, this is out unfortunately these sets are not for PvP, so they haven't made the PvP sets yet. These are only for PvE, and that's the reason why half of the population are just running these regular items, and I really wanted to test you know, these set bonuses to see how they will go. So about the talents, yeah, this is really weird. I'm not sure if I like it, but it's kind of good that everything is united under one column. Anyway, this is the storm build that I went for. Left side is already same as in retail, so if you're interested in that, check any of my other videos and guides, because it's all stays the same. And for the right side, we actually have no need to go for the primordial wave anymore, because this build and these tier set pieces are purely focused on feral spirits, aka wolfies. So what you wanna go is obviously feral spirits, which Doctor's Ancestry is must, and go for elemental spirits. On top of that, I decided to go for deeply rooted elements, because it's just better than going for primordial wave, and I just couldn't spend that one talent on anything better here. I even got the heal. So yeah, that's the only change from the certain situation in retail. And here for this Stormbringer talents, again we have a choice between Stormbringer and Totemic. Stormbringer is going more with the Storm build, as it says in the name, so there's nothing much to talk about it. And to be honest, I thought we wouldn't have access to hold the tree. I thought we would have to make a choose which column do we want to go, which row and stuff like that, but unfortunately or not, I'm not sure yet, we only have 2 choices to make. Is either to go with the Storm Swell, which when Tempest only strikes a single target, gain 3 stacks of Midstrom weapon, or this Arc Discharge, which is about Chain Lightning, which I'm kinda trying not to focus, so I decided to go obviously for Storm as well. And here either Surging Cures or Nature Protection, and I decided to go for Nature Protection because with everything that stands, Maelstrom generation is quite high, and hence that we are having the Tempest quite often. So that often. Having 10% less damage taken for 6 seconds is actually not that bad, but we yet have to test that in PvP. And this one is, after using Tempest, exchange hit, Surge will be instant cast and consume no mana. This is also good, but again, if you're running Stormweaver PvP talent, which I was trying to run for the duels that were never successful, then it was unneeded talent, because you already have those free healing surges. I mean, you have them free the moment you spend the 10 Maelstrom stacks, so yeah, this still wouldn't be a bad option, but I just decided to go for this less damage taken. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the dummy just to showcase you a little bit how this build works and how often do we have the feral spirits and how many of them do we have at the moment, which is quite insane number. I'm not sure correctly, but I think I had up to 10 feral spirits at one moment, and it was so crazy. So obviously put your weapon entrance, Wind Fury and Flame Tongue. Don't forget your lightning shield and Earth shield, which is not really needed for dummy attack. And just go with the rotation, start with your shocks and go straight into the feral spirits, and just look how fast the cooldown will reset. I will use the Doom Winds now, going for the Ice Strike. Yeah, I don't have the add-on here for Maelstrom weapon stacks, so it's being really annoying. And yeah, feral spirits are already resetted and they are lasting 100% longer. So look, I already have like few pairs of them. I don't know if we can see the exact number, but yeah, every time you spend the Maelstrom stacks, which is generating as hell. Oh, I really wish I have my weak aura to really showcase you how fast the Maelstroms are refreshing. So another wolf is, that's already 6. And yeah, they just they literally the cooldown of feral spirits literally resets in about 20 seconds, and they are lasting 30 seconds. So imagine how many of wolfies can be stacked. And now imagine on top of this, if they add the Cataclysm Enhancement Shaman mechanic, where wolfies are actually healing us a little bit. So yeah, that healing would obviously need to be nerfed, because we would have so many of them. It would be hell of a broken. Then bro, we would be really indestructible. Trust me, everything can be balanced. I know some of you are looking at this and say, yeah, it's impossible to balance. Nah, it is possible, trust me. It's just a matter of question if they want to put enhance in the meta play ever and stuff like that. So yeah, it's always up to Blizzard, and it's always been up to them. So yeah, another feral spirit. So feral spirits are literally the spam button, the same as the lightning bolt is once you start gaining those stacks. So yeah, it's pretty sick. I really like this type of enhancement shaman, also that gear. Not that cool, at least not on Renee, but it's still looking stormy, which I really like. And overall it's much fun spec when you're coming from the enhanced that is right now in Dragonflights, and which doesn't use the feral spirits at all, because it got nerfed to the ground up to this, where we have almost a 10 of them, at the same moment. So yeah, I really like it. This Tempest thing is, doing quite decent numbers, but I think it can be enhanced a little bit more. It's not given that good of a justice, but again, I would really need to test it in a proper PvP to see if it needs more damage, because it can get broken, same as the Dragonflight beta, where Elemental Blast was so broken that it was one-shotting people. So yeah, we don't want that, because then we would get nerfed to the ground and never recover from that again, like they did to us pretty much already. So yeah, this is it for this video. I just wanted to showcase you that yeah, I got the beta, and then I'm gonna make quite few videos on that, and to showcase you on the dummy how Enhancement Shaman feels and plays right now. And I think it do have potential, and I'm still looking forward to see their work on these talents, if they can put us something better, something more interesting. Hell, maybe put the Chain Harvest back in game, who knows. But yeah, again, as soon as the lag stops and everything is fine, I'm keeping recording this beta stuff. We yet have to test the Totemic Talents, the Elementalist build, aka the Lava Lash build, and many more videos coming from beta. So if you wish to stay in touch, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Again, many more is coming. Also, I'm streaming almost every day whenever I can because of work at twitch.tv/Sektor888 at 5 or 6 p.m. Central European time. So go ahead, toss a follow so you can see when I'm coming online, or you can just catch me online whenever I'm there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video and see you in the next one.